Now, according to the British media, all the 39 victims found dead in a lorry trailer in Essex were Chinese nationals. As the UK police pressed ahead with a murder investigation, the reports came as Belgian authorities released details about the journey of the trailer found in Grays in Essex. The country's federal prosecutor has announced that it had opened an inquiry into the death of the 39 people in the lorry to focus on all parties involved in the transport. Now, the Essex police are currently investigating 25-year-old two houses, one in Market Hill County and the other in Laurel Valve. The National Crime Agency of the UK has also sent its officers to assist with the probe. The container in which the lorry was found is believed to have crossed over from the port of Zeebrugge in Belgium. The trailer arrived at the port at around 11:30 a.m. GMT, but it was only an hour later that the ambulance staff discovered the bodies at an industrial park in Grays. While the trailer, of course, came all the way from Belgium, the truck that picked up the trailer from Purfleet came from Northern Ireland. It has now been moved to a secure location even as the identification process continues. And earlier we spoke to WION World is One's London Bureau Chief Mandy Clark, who has been getting us the latest. Listen in.
The lorry, the container of the lorry went from Zeebrugge, and that is largely a cargo shipping route, and it ended up in the London docks area. That is just where straight up cargo goes. It isn't often inspected as frequently. It hasn't been a popular migrant route in the past. The cab, essentially the bit that drives it, that driver came down from Northern Ireland. Now, there has been reports that his house is being checked, but also that a lot of his friends are also truck drivers, and they say it wouldn't be uncommon that truck drivers simply don't know what cargo they are moving. So it's not entirely clear if he was fully aware of what he was moving at the time. We do know it was picked up around midnight, and then less than an hour later, it was left. A call to the emergency service was placed. The suspicion was it was the truck driver who sent the emergency services, although that has yet to be confirmed.
Now, the Essex tragedy has asked many questions which will have to be addressed by world leaders. Why do so many people flee their home countries? Why do they resort to it? Is it the strict immigration laws, and more importantly, what are these middlemen who facilitate these fatal modes of transport? The 2014 immigration crisis has deepened the problem of migrant deaths. Many smuggling deaths have rocked the UK especially over the last 5 years. And they all follow a similar pattern. Once the Calais refugee camp in France closed, the UK started cracking down on illegal immigration. The port of Dover on the English Channel route in England was now inaccessible, and that made middlemen take new routes like the port of Purfleet in Essex. But what is most disturbing is the way the migrants are smuggled in. Just 10,000 euros or so, migrants can get a spot for themselves in a journey to the UK. But then, those 10,000 euros get you something horrific. A cramped spot in the back of a lorry, even refrigerated buns. Sometimes they're cramped into wooden crates before being transported across the channel. Many overcrowded dinghies undertake the journey across the English Channel even today. Now, the migrants mostly come from war-torn or conflict-prone countries in West Asia. And the Balkan countries, like Bulgaria and Greece, become a bridge between home and Europe. In fact, last month, Bulgaria's Prime Minister, Boyko Borisov, warned against the rising illegal crossings into his country. He, in fact, toed Turkey's President Erdogan's line and blamed the European Union for not releasing humanitarian aid.